Now look, Jack, I was told if it all messes up, then we'll just blame the Republicans. Anyway, where's my ice cream? How did I get here? Who are you people?
Caution. The show you're about to see is headed for disaster.
It's a term we're very proud of, I must tell you, because Bidenomics is working.
Bidenomics is working.
Stores that are closing in 2024, closing all 540 remaining stores after filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Family Dollar is closing 600 stores in the first half of the year. Party City is closing all 45 of their remaining stores. CVS is closing 900 stores by the end of the year. Foot Locker is closing a total of 400 stores in underperforming mall locations, closing all 360 remaining stores after filing for bankruptcy. Christmas Tree Shops is closing all 73 of its remaining stores. Rite Aid has already closed 231 locations this year. Best Buy are closing 15 of their locations, closing all stores as part of a shift to online retail. Closing all 371 locations makes sense considering the economy. Express closes 95 of its stores as part of its bankruptcy restructuring. Walgreens is closing 150 stores by August. H&M is planning to close 240 stores globally, closing 50 stores in 2024 and potentially more if they don't find a buyer. The discount retailer has closed all of its nearly 200 stores following its bankruptcy filing.
Yeah, we got to talk about Biden's economy today because apparently it's doing great. You know, I don't know who for. I guess maybe, Biden's rich donors, okay, the elite class, the same folks that went to that fundraiser where they were selling tickets for exorbitant prices, where they had Obama and Bill Clinton up there with Biden because he can't get a crowd even if you paid them. My goodness. Because that's always what they say when they're asked about, the higher prices and us feeling like the economy is bad. Oh, the economy is great. It's fantastic. Well, I beg to differ. And I've got a lot of different clips from folks who don't feel that way at all, including myself, right? So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And let's dive in.
You know what sucks? Working full time and not being able to afford groceries. I can't afford groceries. I can't even afford gas to get to work. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't want to live like this anymore.
Now, I didn't add the sad music in the background of that, just full disclosure, that was already on there. But I do think it is fitting. Like, it's sad when someone can work a full-time job and still struggle. A full-time job and still struggle. Like, that's just absolutely ridiculous, but it's because of stuff like this.
Well, summer driving season has arrived and higher gas prices you'll see throughout the area. According to AAA, the average price in Michigan right now is $3.66 per gallon. That's up 11 cents since last week and slightly more this time last year.
So while they are saying, oh, inflation is down, yeah, but prices of everything just continue to rise, just continue to go up and up and up.
We cannot keep doing this. My husband and I got a notice yesterday that our mortgage payment is going up almost $200 between taxes and insurance. On top of that, my car insurance has gone up. My health insurance has gone up with less coverage. My health insurance now barely covers anything, but the premiums are higher. And daycare costs, insane. Daycare cost, I know colleges that are cheaper than daycare. My college degree costs the same as what I would pay for my daughter to go to daycare for 1 year. And I don't send her to a fancy daycare. That's insane to me. And then on top of everything, I used to be able to go grocery shopping, I kid you not, $100 every other week. I would make it stretch and we would go grocery shopping and I would spend maybe $200, $300, $400 a month on groceries. I probably cannot get out of the store for less than $120 a week now. And that is with me being frugal. I do not know what to do anymore because it's getting to the point where if things keep going up, I genuinely am not going to have money to pay the bills that I have, let alone to pay for food, to pay for clothing, to pay for necessities to get by, like just toiletries. this is just for household bills. I'm almost at the point where I don't know how people make it on one income alone, because my husband and I are both working and we are getting by. I don't know how people are doing it now.
You know, you have a lot of stories like that, and we're all feeling the same way. And yet Democrats and Democrat politicians and Biden want us to focus on Trump's mean tweets, right? Trump bad, Trump bad. Yeah, but Trump had the economy great. With Trump in office, we could all put food on the table, keep a roof over our head without us being bonked over the head with the prices of everything, right? So as far as I'm concerned, I care more about being able to put food on the table and keep a roof over my head without being absolutely, I can't use that word, without being, absolutely have my bank account absolutely ravaged every month because of the payments, right? I don't care about some mean tweets. Give me the mean tweets. Give me the mean tweets and give me low prices. Don't care about it, all that other stuff they be talking about. But, even Dr. Phil was talking about the stuff. Check it out.
This is how bad it is.
What's going on? Electricity, 25% increase. Auto insurance up 33%, used cars up 35%, hotels up 15%, groceries. This matters, up 25%. And this is a big one. You need $11,434 additional just to maintain the same living standard that you had in 2021. Did y'all get a raise?
No.
Between now and then? But that's what's happening. Rent is up 30%. Mortgage rates doubled. It's getting worse, not better. So what do you tell yourself about what you're going to do?
You need $11,000 more now than you did when Biden first took office. $11,000 more. 11 grand. And listen, I understand over the course of 4 years, a lot of people get raises, but I ain't never heard of no raise that raises your income by 11 grand. 11K? If I could get a raise like that, yes, please. Yes, please, sign me up. $11,000 raise? Please, please, please. It's just gotten absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
My God, everything is high, everything. It's totally different than it was 4 years ago. It's a lot, everything's more expensive, and it's only getting worse.
We're always talking about finances. I think any married couple will tell you that finances is like the number one conversation.
Even when you go to fast food, who wants to pay $20 for a meal? And that $20, you can actually go to a store and buy maybe 3 days worth of food for that. The inflation really hurt the way the economy is going right now with food costs.
When fast food is no longer cheap, you know it's a big problem. And meanwhile, Biden and Democrats are continually saying, oh, the economy's great. It's fine. Listen to Joy Behar say it herself. Check it out.
The economy is booming.
Yeah.
Inflation is down. The stock market is doing well. People are having an easier time putting bread on the table, etc. He doesn't seem to be getting the credit.
People are having... Tell me you're rich without telling me you're rich. Like, that was the perfect example of that. People are having listen, I'll take a poll. Are any of y'all having an easier time putting bread and food on the table now? Let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just delusional, but I don't see it. That felt like a tell me you're rich without telling me you're rich moment. Biden is doing the exact same thing, though. The economy is fine. It's great.
We got to be steady, stay the course, and continue to produce these incredible jobs. And by the way, the pay for the jobs are outpacing the inflation rate they're paying.
Pay for the jobs is outpacing the inflation. Yeah. Okay. So they're continually trying to tell us, no, everything is fine. Don't believe what you see with your own eyes when you go to the grocery store or you go to the gas pump or you look at your monthly finances. Don't believe your own eyes. Believe us. Everything is great, guys. It's okay. This is what all Democrats are saying. Don't believe me? Y'all know I always come with clips, you know? So, like, here's another Democrat saying the exact same thing. Check it out.
The economy is going great under President Biden. We've added 14 million jobs. It's been 4% inflation or less for 23 months now. And so why do they want to try to wreck the economy? I don't.
4% inflation, meaning things are getting more expensive by when Donald Trump had it at 1.5%. Remember that. 1% when Trump was in office. 1. And they're bragging about 4 when it got up to 9. Even though Joe Biden says when he walked into office it was at 9. No, he took it to 9. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a video that Tucker Carlson had released of him going to a grocery store in Moscow, Russia. Yeah, you know, Russia. And he showed how much his grocery bill was for an entire week of food. And I want to show you guys what it looked like and how much it cost, because it's honestly incredible. And I want you to hear what he has to say about it as well. Check it out.
I went from amused to legitimately angry. So we were guessing what this would cost. Everybody hears from the United States, buys groceries, and we didn't pay any attention to costs as we were just putting in the cart what we would actually eat over a week. And we all came in around $400, about $400. It was $104 US here. And that's when you start to realize that ideology maybe doesn't matter as much as you thought, corruption. If you take people's standard of living and you tank it through filth and crime and inflation, and they literally can't buy the groceries they want, at that point, maybe it matters less what you say or whether you're a good person or a bad person. You're wrecking people's lives in their country, and that's what our leaders have done to us. And coming to a Russian grocery store, the heart of evil, and seeing what things cost and how people live, it will radicalize you against our leaders. That's how I feel anyway, radicalized.
Now, I showed you guys that clip a while back, okay? So, yeah, he went to Moscow, Russia. I believe this was when he did the interview with Putin. I believe that was around the time. And he and his crew had guessed that the groceries were going to be about $400, you know, in comparison to what they would think it would cost here in the U.S. The bill was $100, $104, or I think it was like $103 with some change. $103 with change. Yeah. But we're doing great over here, though. Let Biden and Democrats tell it. Bidenomics is working. BS. And I'm sick of it. Bring that orange fella back ASAP. I'll take a couple mean tweets. Don't care, because that's all they like to. Oh, Trump bad. Trump's a mean guy. Let him be mean. I don't care. My grocery price is going to be low. Gas price is going to be low. Crime is going to be down. The border is going to be closed. We're going to have peace in this world. I'll take that with a few mean tweets over everything that we have going right now. Let me know if y'all agree. Peace and love. I'm out.